talking cars at this moment, and we're going to be talking the Hyundai Creta, and obviously this interview is proudly sponsored by Hyundai South Africa. Now, this new car, the unique 7-seater SUV with its attractive pricing, retailing offers customers great value for money. There it is there on your screens. It is generous in both space and styling and has a distinctive design with a dominant grille, giving it presence on the road. Its elegantly styled interior includes a panoramic sunroof, leather seat trim, infotainment system with CarPlay and wireless phone charging. The striking exterior design features bold grille, 18-inch alloy wheels, and 5 exterior colors to choose from. And I'm joined at the moment by a couple of ladies alongside Mika Mahapa, the marketing manager at Hyundai SA, whom we really should find an office for here at Newsroom Africa. Joining us is Rachel Lazel, who is the brand manager. Ladies, thank you so much for your time this morning. Let me start with you then, Rachel. What makes this Grand Creta unique?
Well, the Grand Creta is a 7-seater, as you mentioned, and it's retailing at 449,900. I think these are the two aspects that make it the most unique.
So I can afford it?
Yes, yes, you can. And typically within the 440 to 600K price segment, you don't really find 7-seaters. So, as you mentioned, it's great value for money. It's very attractive pricing, and it's just a beautiful vehicle. It's got a really dominant grille, and that really gives it a lot of presence on the road.
So a lot of car people are going to be enjoying driving this one. It launches tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, at Mulder's Drift. Katla, what's the difference then? We've seen the Creta before, and it's not even too long since the Creta launched, and now we've seen the Grand Creta. What's the difference?
So 100%, the Grand Creta is much bigger than the Creta. It's larger in terms of space. It also has a very distinct configuration and flexibility in terms of its seat configuration that the Creta doesn't have. And I'd also say that it looks a lot like our large SUV, the Palisade, in that it has a very distinct grille, like Rachel mentioned. And so it's basically the look of the Grand Creta that differentiates it.
Is the marketing around it then going to be the same? Already the launch is tomorrow, but is the marketing around the Creta and the Grand Creta the same? Does it need to be the same?
The Grand Creta has a different target audience and a different brand positioning in mind. So of course we hope to bring that across in our marketing, and it will be completely different to Creta.
Is that an age group, like when you say a completely different target market and specific demographics, maybe? Is it anything like that?
Yes, 100%. Like we said, the Grand Creta is much bigger, which lends itself to being a more family type SUV, which is different to the Creta, which is a little bit smaller and has a focus on females as a target audience. This one has a family-orientated audience.
Yeah. Rachel, I suspect a lot of SUVs out there are already sweating. A lot of people are already wiping off their sweat with this, the news that the Grand Creta is going to be launching. What do you suspect is going to be like in the market in terms of taking anyone out?
Well, Benjamin, we like to think so. The Grand Creta has no natural competitors. As mentioned, it's quite unique within its segment. But typically, I'd say consumers would probably consider the Toyota Fortuner and the Ford Everest as the closest competitors.
So those are the cars that look like are around the same market?
Correct, yes.
Okay. You guys mentioned that it's also big in safety, around safety. Can you, any one of you guys explain that?
So it's very much engineered as a family vehicle. I think the 7-seater spec speaks to this. And then it's packed with all of our standard safety features. Our high tech, such as our electronic stability program. So it lends itself very nicely to being a family-orientated vehicle.
And it bodes well with what you were saying, that mothers, females are the target market. you need safety. There's always issues when it comes to safety with women driving in our roads.
I wouldn't really say with women specifically. And like I said, the Grand CRETA has a more family focus, so it's mothers and fathers and really just the experiences you have as a family in the car.
And what's the world of Grand CRETA?
Yes. So like I said, it has a real focus on family. The world of Grand CRETA is centered around generosity and kindness. And we really want consumers, anyone who experiences the brand, to get a sense of warmth when they experience the Grand CRETA. And then what we're going to do is just work around marketing, communication, and advertising that brings that to life with a very South African spirit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel, what's happening tomorrow? We've already mentioned that the official launch is tomorrow. Just take us through that.
Yes, so it's our official media launch tomorrow. It's happening in Johannesburg, in Muldersdrift, and we've got selected media coming. They're going to be taken through a technical presentation of the vehicle, and then they're going to be able to experience the vehicle for themselves and see just how amazing it is. So
if I come, I get to drive?
Absolutely. We've got a seat reserved for you.
Okay, ladies, Katla, what do we expect then going forward? Because you've been here a lot lately. There's always something coming that's being cooked up by Hyundai South Africa. What is in the oven right now?
Look, we always try and remain competitive. We want to make sure that we have a lot of offerings across our different audiences. I think what I can tell you is that we're working on a performance vehicle, and we'll be launching something really special in the next few weeks.
Oh, okay. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to coming to the launch in Muldersdrift tomorrow. Driving, possibly, driving out with the new Hyundai Creta. That's the two ladies from Hyundai South Africa, marketing manager Katla Mahapa, closest to me, and on that far side, Rachel Lazel is the brand manager. To both of you, thank you so much for your time. We're looking forward to the launch, to driving the car in the next couple of weeks before the new Hyundai car is launched, and we drive that one also.